think he might be my FBI agent. Oh, hey. I'm Georgia. Welcome to my vlogs. Scotch tape. Just losing my mind. What's up? It's currently like 11 and no one's awake. So I'm gonna show you makeup, I guess. How I do mine. Which is not good, but it's fine. First things first, brow gel. Okay, whatever. It's clear because the one I have is too dark, so it makes me look like a crazy person. Yeah. Anyways, just brush it through, make them look okay. My eyebrow has grown back pretty much, kind of. So that's good for me. I never know what I'm doing. And then this is how I used to do my makeup in college. I mean, I'm still in college, but like when I was actually on campus and saw people. So, the Tartlet, Be Bold. Wait, baby, it's bold outside. I put that on my freshman year when I was not having a good time, and I was like, yeah, this will motivate me to feel better. It didn't, but whatever. It doesn't even look like you can't even fucking see it, whatever. And then Jet Setter, which is latest one. And just add in definition, because my face is very flat. So we trick the people who see us head on that we have definition. Because what is life if you're not tricking people about the way you look? Can't even tell the difference. That's okay. Then firecracker. I almost said fire rocker. That's not a thing, I don't think. Oh, I wish I had like. Oh, I do. I have a sticky thing. Just the sticky. It's like. It's not sticky, but it is a stick. Wow, the label just is not there anymore. But it's like gold, which is fun. Which adds a shimmer, which, you know, you need something to light up your life. And we're going to go into Activist. Little something. Gives it more definition, I guess. I don't know. Just saying random things. Okay, that looks fine. Looks fine. Wow, I did not do this much at school because eyeliner. It's from Rare Beauty. I'm a big fan. You know, say what you will about Selena Gomez, but her eyeliner is pretty good. Yeah. Nate. Oh god, I'm not gonna be able to get that to match. That's okay. Good enough. When you do it every day, like I did at school, you usually get better at it. But because I haven't done it in like 5 million years, I am not good. But that's okay. Then I go in my eyebrows. Oh, what the fuck? That's not good. Okay, I can fix this. Don't worry about it. They look okay. That'd be really embarrassing if they looked horrible for this, because what are the odds? And then I usually put mascara on, but like there's a process for that and I don't really want to have to do that now. Maybe I'll put some highlight. Use my really, really, really old MILF makeup. Damn. And that's it. It's kind of a lot, but you know, when you see me from afar, it looks fine. And then up close, you're like, oh goddamn. But I don't wear anything to conceal. Well, actually I did. I used to do that. I used to use concealer too, but I don't think it matches my skin anymore. I was trying. I think it looks fine. And I would set it. I would set it with like this bitch. My Gudetama one. Just under the eye. Cute little. Yeah, then we're done. Then we go out into the world when we could go out into the world, and it was fun, so. All right, the well-awaited story time about getting a call from the Capitol Police. Okay, let's set the scene. What day is it? It's Wednesday. It's a Wednesday. Woke up at like 10:30
to my mom saying, let's get food. And I was like, yeah, okay, let's do it. So we go to Sushi House, and then we come back and there's a message on the phone, our house phone. We never answered. I don't even know why we still have it, but we do. She listens to it because I never pick up that phone. I never touch it. I forget it's there all the time, and then I hear it ring and I go, what is that? Not that I pick up my cell phone either, but it was a call, and this guy was like, hi, my name is Special Agent William something. I'm from the State Capitol Police. I need to ask Georgia a couple questions about her social media activity. And Mom was like, hello? What? And I was like, uh-oh. But like also thought it was really funny. And so we first of all, we thought it was like kind of a scam because a lot of things have been going around. And even on their website, it's like, oh, be careful about scammers, like make sure they don't take money from you. But he wasn't asking for money, so we were like, ooh. So then we called him back, and well, my mom was calling, and she was like, hey yo, so we're looking for a guy named William. Like, he called to ask my daughter some questions. And then finally, after like a long time, we get in contact with him, and then she hands me the phone, and I'm like, hello? And he's like, hey, how are you? And I was like, I'm okay, how are you? And he was like, do you own the Twitter account SpoonPocket1? And I was like, I do. And he was like, yeah, okay, so I just want to ask you a couple things about some of your tweets and what you meant by them. And I was like, really? And obviously, I tweet a lot about how much my distaste for the administration in this country. Specifically, one politician that really grinds my grits is Mitch McConnell. I hate that bitch so much. And like before we called him, I was going through my Twitter account with my parents, like reading out loud some of them that I thought, were kind of iffy. And I saw this thing on TikTok, like weeks or months, I don't know, I lost track of what time is, but probably about a month or two ago, about some guy who was like, hope you have a good Sunday, except you, Mitch McConnell, I'm coming for those kneecaps. And I thought that was so funny that I started tweeting it and using it in my everyday life because fuck Mitch McConnell, first of all. And second of all, it's just funny. Like, who would have thought to bash someone's kneecaps backwards? Like, that's so funny to me. Anyways, so he was like, yeah, so this tweet from December 2nd, pulls up all these receipts. You tweeted saying that you wanted to bash Mitch McConnell's knees backwards. And I'm gonna show the tweet. And I was like, yeah, that's me. And he's like, yeah, could you explain what you meant by it? And obviously I was like, because fuck Mitch McConnell. But I didn't actually say that because this is like a government official and I'm not gonna be like that person. And I, in my adult voice, I was like, oh, I just don't agree with his politics, and I was voicing my frustration. And he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, uh-huh. And then he started like, obviously he had access to my Twitter account. I think he might be my FBI agent. So Willie, if you are watching this through my phone, what's good? Cute little chat we had today. Might have to call you if I have any more questions. But he obviously was looking at my Twitter account as we were speaking, and he was like, yeah, so I see that you put watch your kneecaps, Mitch, as your like location on Twitter, so it wasn't like in my bio, but it was still on my profile. And I was like, yeah. And it was so funny because he was like, then he started asking me questions, and he was like, so I see you live at home. And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, do you have a job? And I was like, no. And he was like, are you a student? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, okay, cool. And he was like, oh, I see that you did well on your exam. Because I like tweeted about my finance exam, and I was like, haha, yeah, thanks. I actually burst out laughing, and I was like, yeah, thank you. And he was like, haha, and we were like, ha. We had a moment. It was whatever. And then he kept asking me questions, and at one point he asked me, have you ever been to any political gatherings? Have you been to DC? Do you have plans to go to DC? Have you been to like a Capitol office? I was like, no, dude, I'm not actually gonna hurt this man. Although I do think it's funny that they thought a 21-year-old living at home on the opposite side of the country was gonna... I mean, obviously they have to take these things seriously, but like still, come on. Also, I like to think that Mitch McConnell and I now have beef, and that he's intimidated by me. So that makes me so happy. Honestly, my highlight of 2020. But anyways, he asked me, what degree are you getting? And I was like, dude, why do you need to know? And at this point I was like, oh, I don't really want to disclose that. Because I feel like he was like seeing if I was going into politics. I'm not. And so I was like, yeah, I don't really want to say that. And he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, it's just a bachelor's degree. And he was like, okay, cool. If you have more time, I'd love to ask you more questions. And I was like, okay, a little bit more. One follow-up question that he asked me was, dude, my fucking makeup is fucking dripping down my face. Asked me was, do you have mental illness? Are you on medication? And I was like, well, one of them, no, but not the kind of mental illness that would make me hurt a man. I wish I could think of the questions he asked me. I should have recorded myself while talking to him. But like, we were talking for like a long time, and then finally I was like, I don't really want to answer any more questions. And he was like, okay, bye. And I was like, okay, bye. See you later, Willie. Like, call me if you have any more questions. I thought it was funny the entire time. My mom thought it was funny, but also like not really. She thought the tweets were funny, which I also think they were funny. But apparently they weren't taken lightly at the Capitol. But then I saw this video of this girl who said apparently Mike Pence was going to her state and her city, and she tweeted out saying if she knew his location, she would go there and throw eggs at him, and the Secret Service showed up at her door. Honestly, this was coming to me, you know? So it was just a matter of time. But it was very exciting. It was a very exciting day. You know, I got to speak to a government official, and I was like, am I going to prison? Am I gonna be taken away in handcuffs? No, I was not, because, you know, I am not in DC. So that's the story. It's a lot less crazy than I built it up, obviously, but you know, William, it was nice talking to you. If you see this, let me know if there's any other tweets that you don't like. And Mitch McConnell, if you see this, your kneecaps are mine, bitch. Just kidding, legal reasons, it's a joke. One other thing is that I thought that what tweet he was gonna bring up was me saying that we should duct tape Donald Trump's mouth and kick him down a flight of steps. But in that tweet I said, in parentheses, for legal reasons this is a joke, and apparently that works. So that's the loophole. If you ever want to tweet about possibly harming, I don't want to say harming, but a politician, just say for legal reasons this is a joke. And that's why we do that, kids. So moral of the story is, do a preface, make sure everyone knows that you're not actually going to do anything, make sure to put for legal reasons this is a joke, because apparently it works. That's the loophole. Stay woke, kids.